here to do your update for October 2022. Stay tuned. We are going to have a mid-month edition. We are restructuring in Epic Mercury Direct. So if you do want to keep updated, come through and join us for live on Fridays also. Now, what you have coming through here, beautiful. So now moon always relates to you, and I do feel from our Libra moon into this point in time, I feel spiritually there has been a bit of shadow work that you guys have been going through, especially relating to home and hearth. You do have the choices energy, and I feel you're actually having the courage in a creative way to address some areas of your life to do with conviction and courage, and I feel this is very positive. Now, some of these things, it's almost like at an intellectual level, I feel that you're making some sense of a shift. I feel whatever this is, you do feel it's almost inevitable some of these things are going to need addressing. But you're having the courage and you're looking outside the box. And I feel some of you could particularly feel a little bit depleted and had too much of a good thing. And it can be that you're coming to that space where some old habits are dying hard, and it could be affecting for some of you your direct sleeping patterns. Some of these old energies that were really lingering on and feeling as though they were maybe taking you backwards or preventing your forward motion, I actually feel you're going to address this month, and I do feel this major breakthrough for you, especially in the area of love, creativity, as well as your career sector. I feel it to be really positive. I do feel what you're walking away from is those old paradigms and old outdated ways, and if there was this conflict, you're moving away from the devil card, okay? It can be a time where you're actually noticing these old patterns coming through, and I feel between now and the future you're really going to be reworking them, but you're looking at something completely different. There is this old circumstance, I feel, that is being reworked in your life, and especially in the area of love. If you were trying to come to terms with the circumstance that wasn't working, I feel really boldly that the first 2 weeks of October does feel as though you're going to be addressing it. I do feel something that was hidden is going to come out as well, but you're trying to be very rational. The thing that I'm being shown psychically is that even if you are thinking rationally, I feel with particular individuals that you're dealing with, maybe they're not looking at it from the same perspective. Maybe they don't have that same cognitive ability. So to be very wary, especially in the first 2 weeks, because I feel you're being rational, but potentially a circumstance that you were dealing with of the past, maybe they're not on the same wavelength. I also feel some of you are moving away from a friendship group. You have a positive energy coming through relating to intimacy and love, and this can be readdressing it, reconfiguring it. You do have fertility around you at the moment, especially with the choice card in the yellow chakra, but you're trying to be responsible with things. Some of you are wanting to move in a brand new direction, a method. I'm hearing the term method, and the method is going to give you more success. Some of you also have not reached peace to do with some circumstance, and I feel for some of you it can be to do with your children. Maybe something that is going on with your children, maybe something that you feel you wish went differently, but it's making you revisit your inner child. But I do feel it's just going to end up differently. So try and observe it from a painting point of view and not necessarily from a critique point of view of, oh, I could have done better. I do feel whatever was blocking you in your life from having that abundance, from having that success, I also feel that is coming through in a very positive way for you in the month of October. But I do feel that you're casting a critical eye on things and maybe looking at, okay, do I have to eliminate everything that was beautiful? So the yellow chakra, you know, the luxuries in life, your pastimes, your social habits, like, you know, it's like you're eliminating. There's a process of elimination. It is a choice, but I also feel you're really tired of having less. of maybe not having as much abundance, making sacrifices for other people, not having anything for yourself. So I do particularly feel you're looking outside the box, and there initially could be this angst and anger towards it, but then I feel you're turning the coin, and I feel you're having a revelation of what needs to go, and that's going to open that door for you. I do feel some of you are going to have some sudden travel, but I also feel be very cautious with the people that you're surrounding yourself with at the moment, because the devil is in the detail, and there could be somebody that is a little bit shady around you at this point in time. I feel you're wanting to surprise somebody, or the surprise can be coming towards you, but I feel it's like you're turning a wound into into gold. Okay, you're turning a wound into, I'm going to show you what I'm made of, and it feels very motivational. I do feel there is a particular ally that is a friend, but you will know. You trust your instincts, please. I feel for some of you, your love life is really transforming. I do feel particularly if you had a real hard time in the area of love, you're redeciding who the new version of you is and how you're going to show up in that connection. For those of you that are in a real happy connection, we've got two cards here that is all to do with intimacy. But there's something at a personal level that is going on inside of you that you're keeping very closed away from the public eye, even from your romantic interest, whomever this person is. And I feel in the first 2 weeks, you know, that I'm hearing the term two's company, three's a crowd. So whatever is crowding you, I feel you're going to be reconfiguring, but I feel you're really making a choice, and there's a line drawn in the sand. And I feel something is chalk and cheese. You're seeing what's hot and what's not, so to speak, and what's not. You're just really being very wary and guarded towards it. Especially for those of you that are single, it could be that you have multiple offers, but you're being very selective about what path you're directly choosing. I'm hearing the term too good to be true, but I feel this is more the way they're seeing you. Okay, what is this, please? Some of you are feeling as though somebody has put like an evil eye on you. And it's like hurdles keep coming up in your life. I feel you're going to move beyond that, and I do feel there's a clearing. I also feel your guides on the other side are assisting you. Some of you, if you did have a subject surrounding family, maybe inheritances and legacies, I feel towards the end of October, it's more than likely going to be cleared up, but something's stuck. It's like I'm hearing it's stuck in the pipeline. Yeah, I feel it's waiting. There is some new beginning waiting for you. So it is saying to be ready for such. But you feel you've waited a long time for this, you know, kind of bubble to burst. Okay. The universe is saying something from the past is coming back. This can be an idea. It's a breakthrough. It does feel like a breakthrough. They're also making reference to the fact that something wasn't meant to happen back then. You will note in layman's terms of what this is in relation to. Especially the healing element. Some of you are having issues sleeping. Some of you are listening to your higher consciousness and your guides. It could be causing some sense of anxiety. Some of you could be maybe going into, oh, wow, that was pretty heavy, eating pacifiers. Just be careful with that, because your body is actually trying to communicate with you, but it's the nervousness that is coming up. And my guides want you to know that this is a different circumstance, and it can actually have a transformation. They're also making reference to your frustration of why something didn't go a certain way. And they're saying you will understand my month's end. And it is to do with divine timing. So it's almost like if you went through a real hard stage where things just weren't working for you, it feels as though the blessings are coming towards you, but it's going to flow more effectively. Some of you are going to have this communication to do with this false start, and it is going to show you what you need to do, but it is going to cause upheaval, but you might not trust it. And my guides are saying, please trust it. Definitely coming through at the right time. Yeah, it's coming through at the right time. You quit thinking it was coming through, but it comes through. And I feel they're saying you're going to totally understand. Okay, what is this communication, please, for Cancer? What is this? This can be a job opportunity. This could be something relating to love or travel. I definitely feel you're going to be getting your sexy back, Cancer. I'm definitely in the element of love. I do feel you have an Omar Sharif coming through. Yep, someone from the past. There's two energies here. Now, it's either that this person has completely transformed. It's shocking you. They've completely transformed, or this is two paths. Now, overall, what I do see is there is some nervousness here, okay? For some of you, it is a choice between two paths. For some of you, this is changing. I also feel there is one energy where you simply don't trust whomever this is. And my guides are saying, don't tell yourself those lies in your head that this thing has changed. Use this time in the first 2 weeks to decide, and you will know what is correct for you. But, you know, ask for the proof in the pudding. Wait for the proof in the pudding, and I feel that's when you'll know what is correct for you and what's not. I do feel you're going to have options. And I do feel from a creative point of view, any hurdles you have in October, I do feel you're going to address something that is long overdue. And I also feel you need to look after your wellness. But I feel it's through your food and your stress levels that's actually causing issues with the sleep. But they're also saying your day-to-day activities are going to be pretty hectic as we move through the month. So pace yourself. Lots of grand opportunities here. Some of you that aren't working, I do feel you're going back to work. Could be a home-based business. Stay tuned. We will do an update for you. I also feel something that was owed to you is coming back to you. I do feel some jealousy externally. I definitely feel reconciliations are on the cards for those of you that are away from your love interest. Deep and meaningful conversation. I feel something big is changing here. One last card, please, for Cancer for October 2022. It does. It feels inheritance. Something that is owed to you. Now, this could either be, right? It hasn't come through yet, but it is. It's in your DNA, right? So this could be a DNA-related dynamic for some, because we do have the children here, the choice. This can be to do with inheritances. But I also feel from a creative point of view, something that you're naturally gifted at. You're going to heal and you're going to realize what you're made of. You're going to have that success. You're going to find either that niche market, but whatever this is, you are actually going to have a breakthrough. You're going to have options. There is a left or a right path, particularly, I'm hearing. And I also feel trust your instincts. We will see you through the month. Come through and join us. Feel free to book a private reading. The link is directly below. Otherwise, I'll see you for the updates here on YouTube. Bye.